Hi guys, it's Dom here from JoJo Productions, and today let's talk about music videos. I'm sure in some point of your career as a filmmaker and videographer, you are probably going to be asked to do a music video, whether it's like a friend or it's an official client. You probably are going to need to shoot some music videos. Now, if this is your first time ever shooting a music video and you are watching this video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to shoot a good music video. Tip number one when it comes to a music video is do your research on the song. When I am asked to do a music video, I always ask the client for the song about a week in advance so I can take a listen to it, so I can get ideas for where I might want to shoot the music video, what kind of feel I want from the music video, grading, how do I want my camera to move, stuff like that. That is all super, super important. So if you can, get your hands on the song early before you guys start shooting. Adding on to that, once you think you have a good idea of what you would like to do with the music video, it would be good to get together with the musician or the band or whatever and talk about your idea, because they might have something totally different. And if you can kind of, come to an agreement about the idea, that will definitely do you a lot of good in the long run. Now let's talk about equipment. I feel like there is no such thing as using the wrong equipment when it comes to doing a music video. Yes, some equipment's going to be better. For example, the GH5 that I was using was definitely a lot better than my D7200, but that doesn't mean I couldn't get the job done with the D7200. It's just the GH5 let me have some more creativity as far as like slow motion goes, better codecs, and better overall just image quality, because it is a true 4K shooting camera. So with that said, what equipment I generally use for music videos is, yes, the D7200 right here, but I'm also using my Panasonic G7 a whole lot. Moving on with equipment, let's talk about some forms of stabilization. You are obviously probably going to need a tripod, just because you're probably going to need some stationary shots. But if you want to kind of switch it up and get some motion in there, you can definitely go handheld if you want. That can definitely look good for kind of more of an energetic look. I like to use the handheld look a lot for like rock videos and metal and stuff like that. I also use the handheld look for a lot of, very up-tempo stuff, a lot of really fun hip-hop kind of stuff. But if I want to get something a little more smooth, I will definitely use some sort of gimbal. With that said, this is the gimbal that I use. This is the GlideCam XR Pro. It is a brilliant piece of equipment. No, this is not motorized. It is all mechanical. So basically it's all with your hands. And I feel like this is probably the best option to go, because you definitely don't want batteries or anything like that dying on set. You've already got your camera that might die on you. One less thing to worry about dying on set is, well, a lot better, obviously. So if you do have a motorized gimbal, I would definitely suggest bringing something like this mechanical gimbal, like right here. It definitely might save you in the long run, because you don't want to wait on batteries charging if you don't have any extra batteries. But also I just feel like this is definitely the better route to go. So another huge probably piece of equipment that you're gonna need to bring along is lighting. If you're indoors, yeah, you're probably gonna need some lighting. I have talked about these lights before in the past. These are the newer CN lights. Now this one is the newer CN160. It is a smaller light, but it is a pretty darn good light. I absolutely love it. It is just absolutely ridiculously bright, and they are pretty inexpensive. I think I got this for like what? I think it's like $100 or something like that. You can get 2 of these pretty inexpensively. They're really good lights. You can run them on the Sony MPF batteries, or you can just throw in some AA batteries and call it good. So if you do get these lights, it is super important that you do bring extra batteries. Now the MPF batteries will last a really long time, and so will the AA's, but it's always good just to bring extras, obviously. So now let's move on to locations. Locations are a super important part of a music video shoot, so finding the right location can definitely make or break that music video. It's going to help with the look. It's going to help with the emotion that you're getting. If somebody has a song about a dying child or something like that, you definitely don't want to shoot this in like a train station. You're probably going to want to shoot this at like a hospital or maybe the child's room or something like that. So finding a location that makes sense for the video and the song lyrics and stuff like that is super important. Now, if you feel like there's no real location that they want, just about anywhere can go. I do a lot of stuff outside in big fields. Like a parking garage can work really good. Inside like a basketball gym, just about anything will work. But keep locations in mind because they will definitely help sell the emotion, the look, and the feel of your videos. Now let's talk about editing. I feel like editing is obviously super important. If you are going to be editing a video and it is a really fast kind of metal song, you definitely want a lot of quicker cuts. You don't want a whole bunch of shots drug out. It's just not gonna help sell, again, the feel and the look of the video and just the vision of maybe the band or you. If you are envisioning fast pace cuts, you need to do a lot of fast paced cuts. Another really important thing when it comes to editing is understanding the beats of the song. Cutting on beat with music is super important. So I like to cut a lot after a phrase, or I do a lot on one, or just downbeats like that. To add on to the editing, I feel like color grading is a super important thing. If you're doing a metal video and you have a lot of saturated colors, it's probably not gonna help get the emotion and the vibe of a metal music video. If you watch a lot of metal music videos, you will see that there's a lot of harsh contrast and a lot of desaturated colors. Whereas if you're doing something like a romance song, you're probably gonna wanna use a lot of saturation, or even like a comedy music video, you're probably gonna wanna use a lot of saturation. So understanding the look and the colors for your music video is also super, super important. Final tip is shoot a lot. You can never have too much footage. If you are shooting a band and there are like multiple members, you definitely want to do a lot of each basically. So basically what I'm saying is you're going to want to do a wide shot of the whole entire band. You're going to want to get the frontman, you're going to want to get the guitar players, you're going to want to get the drummer. You're just going to want to get a bunch of different variety of shots, because the more that you have in post to work with, the easier it is to find the better moments from their performances. With that said, a lot of B-roll is super, super important because, well, if you can't find a lot of good shots from the band or the artist or whatever, you can definitely always rely on B-roll. I hope this video helped. If it did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe. If you have any more tips, actually, leave those in the comment section below and I will be sure to get to those. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.